Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you, Face Yogi? It's Sumiko, and I am so excited to be here with you. So thank you so much for joining me today. And if you are just, start joining and watching this video, please watch yesterday's video because I talked about secret number one, the action. How to get the best result when you practice the face yoga. And I talked about my journey and then birth of face yoga method and the physiology of face yoga method. Why it works. It's not just moving the face muscle randomly, but there's some secrets. So please watch that so that you can have a little better understanding of, why we move our face muscles. Okay? Right, today I'm super excited to share the secret number 2. Are you ready for that? Okay, this secret is super important for you to see the result you want to see. Practicing not just the face yoga method, but any body exercises, anything, yoga, Pilates, or weight training, or even swimming, or even tennis. Because my experience after the car accident, I really changed the way I do certain things, okay? And today I want to share with you. But also I want you to be interactive. That means I want you to experience. When I asked you to do this, try it, okay? Are you ready for that? All right, of course, let me know where you're from. But what I want to start with, okay, if you have a cell phone, can you pick up your cell phone? Okay, and if you are using your cell phone to watch this video, of course, you can do it. But, okay, you have a phone? You have a cell phone now? All right, it's my cell phone. And try to talk. How do you talk? How do you talk? How do you talk? Do you talk this? All right, did you pick up your phone with your one hand and then put on your ear and then check your posture? Check your posture. What's happening? Do you see that? My shoulder just went high. I mean, you don't talk like this, right? Oh, I'm gonna pick up the phone and talk. No. Okay, and I don't see people who are talking on a phone with two hands, right? So what you're doing every day, picking up the phone and talking, that causing some asymmetry in the body. So what we're gonna talk about today? Yes, the secret number 2, awareness. I want you to be aware what you're doing every single day, even you're not paying attention. And then how to become aware of your unconscious habit. Aging habit really help you to understand, but also take your face yoga method to next level. I'm sorry, I gotta drink water. Excuse me. And then look at this too, okay? Woo! I have a water. I'm gonna have a sip, which I highly recommend because by doing this, you drink more water. Okay. When you sip, are you sipping like this? What happening? You are, if you drink lots of, drink using a straw, you're creating a line. So what do you do? What I do, I just drink like this. Small habit, right? It's a very small habit, but it adds up. It just adds up, and what you have right now, the body and the face and the way even you think, it's accumulation of teeny tiny little habit you created. I don't know how old you are. I'm 50, and then when I was younger, I didn't even think about it, and I did not even think about this unconscious habit after the car accident, which I talked about a little bit yesterday, and then how I understand my body really affect my face, okay? So I'm gonna talk about a little bit today too. So I'm talking about the awareness, the secret number 1. It's such a big important part of this face yoga method, practice, because even you exercise your face muscles for a long time. Let's say I'm exercising every day for 20 minutes, every single day. I don't see changes. And when I look at the person's face, because probably she or he is picking up the phone this way, and then causing that asymmetry in the body, and that causing asymmetry in the face. Until you break the habit, it's so hard to get that symmetrical body and the face. Do that make sense? So I'm gonna do a little bit more awareness check, unconscious habit. Okay, hello. Thank you so much for joining. Hi, Blend. Hi, Dubai. Yay, amazing. And then, okay, we have more people joining. Thank you so much. And from Egypt, and then from Canada, Manitoba. I lived in Manitoba. And yes, it's so exciting to have all the people from around the world. Face yogis, yeah, you're amazing. All right, so my flip-flop. I love flip-flop, okay? So when you have opportunity today, after this live, I want you take a look at your shoe, a flip-flop or boots or whatever, okay? And check which side has more wear. See, I have more wear on this side, right side, outside. What does it mean? I am using my right leg as a leg to step forward. Always right side, always right, always from the right. Did that make sense? I have more weight on this side, right side. So what's happening on my pelvis? My pelvis is always going this way, and this way, and this one, this way. I don't know how old you are, but by doing this every single day, yes, don't tell me you're just sitting in front of a computer or sit on a chair, do nothing. No, everybody, most of us, unless we have some physical limitations, we stand up and we take a step. So if you're doing the same thing over and over and over and again so many years, that can cause asymmetry in the hip, and that affect the shoulder, and that affect the face, because everything is connected, which I talked about yesterday, right? Everything is connected from here all the way up, all the way actually from the top of the head to all the way down to the bottom of your feet. Did that make sense? Okay, that's another habit. Right, next thing, when you text, what you do, you look down, many of us look down. And then when you look down at the text, look at the double chin you're creating, even you're not paying attention. And how many times you see people on the street, the park, or even restaurant, looking down and texting. That's like, oh, that's a no, because that's causing more wrinkle and also double chin. Even the person who is super fit, who is so aware of the body posture, I look at them and I see the head tilting and then causing the double chin, and I'm like, ooh, that's an unconscious habit, aging habit. The person is doing over and over and over. You want to stop that if you want to see changes from exercise, and also changing the posture and changing all the mindset too, because you haven't seen people, okay, who are so happy, and then I'm so happy. I am so happy. My life is great. You don't see people like that. How about this? You don't see people who are depressed. I'm so depressed. My life is awful, awful. Have you seen people like that? No. It's a body posture, changing your mindset. And when you change your body posture and mindset, you feel better. And when you feel better, you know what happens? People treat you accordingly. People treat you better. And even the strangers start looking at you differently. You get more help and you get much more positive feedback. And then as a result, you feel better. Like, oh, I had a great day. And that makes you look better because you had a good day. That gives you confidence. And then tomorrow wake up in the morning like, oh, wow, I feel good. It doesn't matter how old you are. So that's a point. Awareness, the posture, and the habit. And then another one, okay? Are you ready? Do you have a bag or something close to you, next to you? And if not, I want you to, after this live, try to pick up the bag, okay? I have a tote bag. This is our new product, by the way. I'm a face yogi. I love that. So many people, okay? Many people carry a bag on one side. What happened? Okay? What happened to this? Here. Try to secure the bag you're carrying. Your shoulder instantly goes in. Did it make sense? I don't see people like who's carrying the bag like this. Always do this, right? And always try to secure. So what happened is instantly we hold the bag or something like this, right? So look at my shoulder. Shoulder goes in. Goes in. What happened? You get a tightness right here. So if you go to gym, if you do all the training, but if you're doing the same thing over and over, picking up the luggage, picking up the grocery bag in the same hand all the time, which we do because it's a dominant hand, right? So my dominant hand is this side. That's why I usually put back on this side so that I have a free hand to put a key in a car or to open the door. But just change that. Change a little bit. so that I can really start changing my posture and I start paying attention. Instead of, taking a first step from this, I do this side so that I balance my lower back. And as a result, it changes my posture all the way up. Do you know what makes sense? So we really understand, how we are using the body throughout the day. And if you're not seeing the result you wanted to see, like why I'm working on the forehead and I don't see changes, I don't know why, tell me why, I would say, how's your habit? Are you paying attention throughout your day? Are you really looking at yourself in the mirror, or just checking, make sure that you're not frowning? Let's say you're walking on a forehead, like I want to get rid of this. Ooh, I do all the exercises, right? But when you finish exercising, get in a car, like, I have to pick up my daughter. Ooh, I have to go grocery store. And then you're causing this, or tightening your shoulder. That really contribute to this, the vertical lines on the forehead, 11 line or 111 line. You got to break the habit. So awareness is such a key. Of course, action, I talked about yesterday, and then awareness. That's the second, but also biggest thing, part of this face yoga method journey, because you need to be aware how you're doing, okay? Because without that, you cannot prevent the new things form on the body, on the face. I've heard so many people saying that older people, when they did their knee surgery, next place is a hip. And when they had hip surgery, next place is a knee. Why? Because they're connected. As long as you keep the same posture, you can cause that, out of alignment in some part of the body, and the face is the same too. So just be aware how you're doing, okay? So what you can do, when you talk on the phone, why don't you use earbuds? That's what I do. Or put on a speaker mode so that you don't need to tilt your hand. Or if you've been tilting this all the time, I'm sure you have a tightness on the shoulder too. What you can do, you can switch. You can even start switching. But I really recommend, speaker mode or earbuds or even headphone, which I do. Every time I make a phone call, I just put a headphone so that I don't need to tilt. And I even start swimming. When I swim, I used to swim a lot. Not this free stroke, this way all the time. I switch both sides so that I don't tilt my body. I don't turn my body the same way all the time, because it's not really good for my body. How do I know that? Because of the car accident. And I really have to pay the price. My body got so out of alignment, and that affected my face, okay? And I worked on my face muscles, and I saw some changes. But the biggest change came when I changed my awareness of the body. I stopped playing tennis because I just didn't want to make the same movement all the time, okay? Same movement. And then when I swim, I change the strokes too. And then when I even talk on the phone, I change my habit. So I like to know, can you put, if there's any habit you need to change after listening to this? Just put it, okay? Like, I have to change. Well, if you chew the same side of the mouth all the time, that's like, whoa, watch out. That means you're building this muscle more, and then you have to evenly adjust the food bite. And another thing, can I say that? Another thing is, if you're a side sleeper, okay? If you're a side sleeper, watch out. If you're sleeping on your side, what's happening in your body? Your hip, pelvis is, of course, kind of out of alignment, right? And then ready for the face. If you're sleeping on your side, look at that. You're pushing down. And then when you wake up in the morning and look at yourself like, how come I get this vertical line? Why my nasolabial line is deeper and longer? Could be because you slept that way on that side. And then when you're younger, these lines disappear very quickly, right? But as we get older, they don't disappear. They stay there for a couple of hours, like, wow. And then the worst one is, it's not a worst one. Let's go this one, okay? You sleep sideways and push up. When you wake up in the morning, you see the lines, the new lines. What is that? That's because you pushed up and then you just slept on the side for many hours. And then another one is, this is the worst one, okay? I don't like to do this, but I'll do it for you, okay? So you're sleeping on the side and you're pushing everything, see? Pushing, what happened? You're causing lots of wrinkles. And then not only that, you kind of make your jaw out of alignment. Okay? You're slipping, pushing. So when I look at somebody's face and I see that like, oh, jaw is out of alignment, there's a couple cases. One, the person had some body injury, right? So that the jaw is also adjusted accordingly. And then two, chewing one side all the time, chewing one side, and that side got stronger and much more like more obvious, the muscle get developed, okay? Three, side sleeping. Head is heavy. And if you're sleeping on the side all the time, that can really cause jaw out of alignment. And then you started chewing one side more because it's easier. And then as a result, your face started getting kind of asymmetrical, like, oh, what happened to my face? Okay? So you have to understand the whole foundation, and that those awareness can really prevent, if you're still young, you can prevent all the unwanted sign of aging start attacking you. I'm not saying aging is bad. Okay, don't take me wrong. I love my age. I love my 50. This is really something I like, but you need to prevent, okay? And you stop and turn the clock back, okay? So too late, too young? No. So I'm gonna do some exercise with you too. Are you ready for that? Okay, so let's do some exercise, and then I want you to feel, okay, what you're doing. So put a hand on your forehead, okay? Open your eyes, open your eyes. Open as wide as possible. Open your eyes and then talk. Kind of pretend you're talking, like talking. Do you feel that? Okay, put the hand on your forehead and then feel the movement. Did you feel the movement when you talk? When you open your eyes, do you feel that this? If you felt something moving, that means you're using the forehead muscle. It's a pretty big muscle, right here. See, all the way. And if you tend to get the tension headache, that means you are probably using lots of forehead muscle. And then that really pressuring the lower back, okay, right here. So you want to do tapping, okay. So I'm going to show you one exercise today. It's a forehead freeze. And many of you know already, but I want to give you a little bit of tips so that you can get the better result, okay. So put a hand on your forehead, one hand on your forehead. Whoa. So wait a minute. I guarantee many of you probably put the hand you always use, dominant hand, or the hand you often use when I ask you to put a hand on your forehead. Am I right? So let's switch and use other hand. Okay, start from other hand. Did that make sense? Ready? Chest open, heart open. Okay, and push your forehead with your hand. Now, we are going to push down first. Especially for those with lots of wrinkle already. Like, I don't know how to do it. Just push down, okay? Push down. You're pushing down this forehead muscle. And now, open your eyes, okay? And imagine that you're looking something far away, so far that you need to kind of squeeze the ring muscle around your eyes, right here, okay? Right here around your eyes. And then what we're gonna do is, it's so bright that you don't want to close your eyes completely. You're squeezing and you're training right here, this muscle. And hold this for 5 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and close your eyes and relax. And if you have a tension on the back of the head, just tap. Okay, I'm gonna do the second set. Chest open, heart open. Let's put other hand on the forehead this side. Okay, did it make sense? Do the same thing. Close your eyes, open your eyes, and this time I want you to pull this up, because we smoothed it out the first set. Now pull up. Ready? And we're gonna open your eyes, and as if you're looking something so far and bright, we're gonna squeeze. Don't close your eye completely, like squeeze and squint. 10 seconds. Ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come up from the pose, palms up, and just shake it out. Breathe in and out. Good. Ready for the third one? Okay. Ready. Interlace your fingers this time, because I really want to feel this one. Okay, put on the forehead. By the way, if you interlace your fingers, just naturally switch it. I think you just did naturally, unconsciously. I want you to switch. Okay, put your hands on your forehead. chest open, heart open. Ready? And we're gonna pull this up, all the way up. Look at this, up. And if your shoulder is tight, you're gonna push down, and then lift this up, see, lift this up, but there's no wrinkle on my forehead because I am pushing up with my hands. Ready? Open your eyes wide and then squeeze, look something far away. And if you're in a room, just imagine you're looking something far away and a bright. If you have a tightness on the back of the head, just release the tension and keep breathing. And we're gonna hold this for 10 seconds. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then close your eyes. Are you ready? We're gonna open the eyes as wide as possible, but pull your forehead up, up, up. Chest open, heart open, shoulder relax, and hold this for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then come out and close your eyes and feel the sensation on the forehead. All right, open your eyes. And now I want you to open your eyes as wide as possible. Can you open your eyes much wider without wrinkling the forehead? So Deborah, so what's the best exercise for saggy eyelids? This is a good one. Why? Because we really lift this up. But awareness is a key. And now open your eyes. See, my eyes are wide open without wrinkling this. So I want you to do this 3 times a day if possible. Remember yesterday's, if you haven't seen the yesterday's live, I want you to go back and watch it, okay? Because morning and afternoon and evening, when you do 3 times a day, you started giving the message, your brain started reacting. And if you're over 35, much likely that you kind of created already routine and autopilot everything. The way you react to things, the way you react, physically and mentally. You don't even need to think about it, right? Just open a door, even you don't think about it. You wash the face the same way, you brush your teeth the same way, and you pick up the phone the same way, and you tilt your head the same way. You drink a water. This is so bad. Yeah. I've seen actually people doing that. Same way over and over and over. You gotta break that. And you can do it if you start paying attention to that awareness. Okay, so that's something I wanted to share with you. And then too late? No, never too late, because your body will respond. It's like a training. Is too young? No, you never say too young. I never say too young. Why? Because it can be a prevention so that you don't need to suffer from premature aging caused by repetition or repetitive unwanted movement. So try that. Okay. And another thing, tomorrow I'm gonna share the secret number 3 that can help you, and that will move your practice to the next level. Okay. So today, all day today, pay attention. And if you're ready to go to bed, good night. And just think about how you sleep. Like, do you sleep the same way? Change that if you sleep the same way, and change the way that you want to change your body posture, and then see how you feel next morning. Okay, I'm so excited to hear you, and thank you so much for joining me today. This means a lot. And also, yes, I love to you start changing your life differently, because it's never too late. And please take care of yourself. And please don't take everything for granted. You're so special, and you are the only one who can change the habit. I can just give you all the information, but I cannot sit next to you like, oh, you pick up the phone same way, oh, you're frowning your face. I can't do that, right? That's why you are the one who can do it, and you are the one who can see the changes. And I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm gonna share the secret number 3. All right, bye, thank you, bye.